Good morning, good morning. To my angels of light and love, welcome you in to direct and protect these messages. My chakras, my auras, my space, my work, health and wellness, and essence, and that of my children's. Thanks so very much. I welcome only those I'm ethically sourcing the highest good, the most ethical crew. All right. Tis past the witching hour, and there have been some constraints put. I think they're really constructs which are still malleable elements, if you ask me. There's I've noticed that there's some energies in my fields currently that are that have like mom issues, that have aging issues. And I see this because like my facial structure has changed just a bit. And like I said, it's usually, it's representative of those that are surrounding me. So you see like this jowl type of thing going on. I've never had that before until I set foot into this new environment. And so this is not my energy, but it's a depiction of what's around me. That says a lot about my capabilities, as far as shape-shifting, basically, adaptability, flexibility, and therefore agility. I love it. So what's strictly mine, spirit? What's strictly mine that may be known, that shall be known? This is direct input from spirit. Okay? The thumbnail card, the representative card of this, is the Ten of Pentacles, seated within me. No one else can take. And this is something that I can't, this is something that's kind of, I don't know, how do you say it, foretold? This is something that's a definite thing. So people can't even trick me to like giving it away to them. You know, it's that secured. People have never heard of such an insurance policy as this. Okay. So let's get on with it, spirit. Since you're passing me the ball and we're on the same team, what do you want to say? That's strictly mine. Okay. We got the Ace of Pentacles right there. The three that came through, at least shifted, was the Six of Pentacles and the Hierophant. So shall it be known. Another ace in pocket. Reciprocation from the world. This is setting the standard right there. There you go, Tina. You broke another boundary. I don't think you necessarily broke protocol, but if you had to, you didn't know about it. And therefore, here you go. What fell on the bottom? Ooh, it's 13 inverted. It is the Death card inverted. What do you want to say about the spirit? Strictly for me. Oh, you know that I've seen a video like this before, a music video. It's like shut it down, because there's something about shutting it down that celebrates who I am. Shutting down certain constructs, shutting down certain, like a bracket that people are trying to put you in. So, there's a crow in here again. A lotus flower and a white lily. I almost said Lilith flower. But This is very much similar to the Tower card, the Moon card as well, except it's the sun in the background. So this is foreboding a mild transformation that's cosmically parallel to the manifestations of the moon, except it's uber happiness. Oh, you know what Spirit's saying? It's like a slam dunk. It's in the, what do you call it? You know, posts. See, that's what you did with that, Tina. I'm just telling you up front. Strictly for me, it's transformation. So that means that I'm highly transformative in my environment, because that would be transformation, right? On the extra. In the astral planes as well. So there's a death to like the old me. Yes. The realm of people pleasing. I mean, this realm that I'm in is meant to strike a match, strike a new balance in conveying and observing at the same time, conveying what's real and observing what's real. So, speaking as a representative of my highest self, and what is the potentiality out there, given what I'm given. All right. So, I got a little upset. Can I talk about it, Spirit? Do I have your permission to talk about it? Regardless of whether or not it's within a known or unknown protocol of the subset of my realms here. You're the main boss. You're the main boss, Spirit. Okay, so you can tell me legitimately, with nobody having a qualm about it, nobody having anything to do with that. Okay, what? They're not going to have anything to say about that, because they're taking it up straight with you. If they have an issue with it, it's going to be straight up with you. Okay? Because that's the reality of it. Am I okay to talk about it right now? You tell me, and I shall respect your processes. 9 of Cups. 3, 6, 9. You are filling the cups. That's funny. Spirit sees me as Fae. So I'm floating in the air and looking at the cups, and I'm the one that's filling them. Okay. That's interesting. I don't even know. This is not 100% clear. This is Spirit just telling me, do what makes you happy. You're the one filling the cups. You're the one in the venue that's bringing the most joy into the environment. I think some people are perturbed by that because they don't know what to do with the energy when they haven't had it for so long there. So, you know what? Do what you please. It's not like do what you want, but do what you please, which is, you know, kind of following the same alignment. Yeah. Let me get a clarifier for that. Okay, I'm gonna ask Jesus Christ now for a clarifier on that. 8 of Wands in reverse. Jesus Christ is saying not to communicate for now. Because it's weird. Like, when I talk to Spirit, Spirit is so absolutely loving. Gives me so much wiggle room. Like, anything that gets effed up, it's made up. You know what I mean? It's reconciled. Like, Spirit will always give me that Ace of Pentacles to fix it. The fixer-upper If that's what I'm placed in, Spirit's always going to fund that. So you do as you please, Tina, because this is your life. However, Jesus Christ, when I asked Jesus Christ, I am provided with the balance of as above, so below, being half divine God and half divine human. And so knowing both realms as a high priestess would and high priest, Jesus knows the politics of what happens on as below, which also leans into beneath the surface, the underworld. Jesus knows. So Jesus is saying, do not relay that information for now. Let people make their own beds to lie on. Let people speak of their intentions. Let the Judases do what they do best, which is reveal their own truths. Let the whole world see it, okay? Let them speak for themselves, okay? Okay? That's it. Okay. So what is strict? Thank you, Jesus Christ. Anything else that you want to say to me? 10 of Cups. Hooray, hooray. Can you even? With the Ace of Cups right in the middle, Lotus flower. Yeah, your transformation is already happening, Tina. This is set in the books. Nobody can deny it. There are some that are trying to convince you of otherwise, trying to put you in place. Such drastic moves to go from one set of behaviors to another. It's clear as day. Another duplication of what I've experienced before. But I don't need to speak details just yet. Spirit is actually Jesus is saying, focus on what you got, which is a heck of a lot. Okay? Remember what you have and what you already let go of. You got this far, and it's helping you come through like Venus energy. Yeah, baby, she's got it. She's just coming through. Yeah, cosmically sound is what they're saying. You see? This is great. I love it. So, thank you. Strictly for me, that shall be known. Per Spirit. Per main highest source of light and love. Okay, 5 of Pentacles inverted. Now this fell right in front of the, what is this? 6 of Pentacles upright from the, what do you call it? The Shadowscapes Tarot. Look, somebody is like rolling the dice. Okay. Kind of, there's an element of division. Okay. So all of this like holiday stuff going on the inside, like the niceties, this and that, the festivities. And then here, it's like there's, I don't know if I should call it ostracizing, but this is a clear understanding of not being part of what's going on the inside. And I feel that. I sense it. Good morning. So there's a rolling of the dice. Like, I don't know if I'm gambling anything, but I suppose with how the world has shown itself, I know that there's always going to be I'm going to have enough. At this point, I can truly say that I'm going to have enough, given that it fell right over here. So I can, they're saying, I don't know if gamble is the word, but I can definitely shoot my shots. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, it's not even really a gamble. We just use that verbiage to say that, to forebode that we're going to luck out on our winnings. And being where I'm at, I know that that's more of a manifestation than a desire, than just like a flat-out desire. Okay. So what's for me? Strictly for me. Oh, Two of Cups in reverse. Strictly for me. No, there's like taboo relationships here. There's hidden alignments, hidden agreements. This is kind of like an NDA here with legit crew that we do follow. Like the North Star brought us together. There's healing in this union, and therefore so much more sacred and thus protected under these conditions. Okay. Strictly for me. Okay. Is there anything? I feel like there's something else to say with regards to that. Clarifier on that. Strictly for me, that shall be known. I mean, I got a lot of that already, so, I mean, continuous messages with regards to that. Oh, it's a hangman. Making itself known again. We keep getting, or I keep getting, the hangman card in just like that. It seems to be a repetitive phrasing here to remain objective to a situation. This is higher learning. This is kind of like the residency, the publications that you put forth in independent study upon your doctorate, achieving that. So within that, you look at everything as a case study. You look at it like it's set in this culture that is meant to be put under glass and thus under microscopic view. And we're looking at amoeba level dynamics. Yeah. So we are not actively simplifying it, but we can view, or I can view it in a way that is truth-telling within its behaviors, that the parallel is equivalent. So in standing more objectively to my situation, I am able to attain these relationships, secure them, maintain them, be in touch with them. So it's not transactional. It's not like, hey, we share the same goals. Let's do this thing, you know, let's get married. Let's start a partnership. No, this is in touch with the feels. This is where it hits home to healing level. So, very much underground. Yeah, so this is the first time that I've received a card like this where I am told the messaging is, this is like being drawn out of, let's say, a wishing well. You know, it's covered here. You don't see it because the posts go very, very deep. So the sands of time have come across, have changed the environment to the point where it's certain things are buried beneath, like buried treasure. Okay, and so in this wishing well that goes like deep, 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 let's say. Okay, so there's like a tower right here that has been repurposed as a wishing well. Okay, and then here we are kind of like a bucket level, or I can say I'll speak for me. Okay, bucket level. And so I was saved long ago by going objectively at this, from this tower moment. Made that firm decision knowing that not only my hands are tied, but also my foundations were pretty much tied up. So this is being pulled out of that, and knowing that this is the new stance. And what else did we want to say about that? Sands of times changed. Okay, the tower moment came crashing through. There's burials here. Okay, basically higher self, ancestral grounds here. Okay, and what did we want to say about that? Oh, I didn't. That's basically what was being said about that. That's interesting. Okay. Anything else you want to say? What is strictly for me that shall be known? Oh, okay. So that part, answering that question, strictly for me that shall be known. I guess some people would say in that discovery that I'm highly favored. Now, we're not taking into account how anybody feels about that, because it's factual. When we're talking about business is business, and that's how it was decided. But people don't make in higher positions. They don't make decisions on whims like that. It's not so unfounded. Yes. Okay. So, with that discovery and those combinations of choices that led to this point, the interactions that we have, okay, I'm just going to speak kind of like blanket level. The interactions that we have are very unique. Our thumbprint, our blueprint is very, 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 very particular. So when we come across other energies, the dynamic there that's secured is very, very unique. Okay? With the ever-changing tides, like that link is unique. Okay? Now, it might be comparable depending on how you go about your relationships. So if you depict a dime a dozen, it still follows within that league of a dime a dozen. But the more that we genuinely put forth fuller interests, the more investments that we have, the more unique it becomes, the more secured and bonded it becomes. Of course. And so with that, with these relationships, with this very unique story time telling that is absolute, that is the reasoning of these relationships. These relationships are founded on our blueprint, that unique match. So for me, I have to bring it back to me because I labeled it this way, is what's strictly for me are destined relationships. destined bonds that are very, very sacred. This is a mutually beneficial, not just environment, but cosmos compacted within my own as well as the other individual. So, yeah, that's what they're saying. Okay. So, all right, Spirit. Oh, look at that. It's the Ace of Cups right there. See? I told you. I told you. It's no secret. It's a definite. So, this is foreboding. This is foretelling. This is obvious that I've got the Ace of Cups. And I have followers who are also within that league. Oh, and it's bringing in some romance, some admirers, like knights on horses. Interesting. Okay, bottom of the deck is... Oh, the freaking knight! Holy smokes. Do you see that? What? That is weird. That is weird. Okay, I gotta put that there. And I gotta put that there. Okay. So, oh my goodness. Okay. The lightning that is striking. Okay, so this person, the admirers are divinely guided, like lightning strikes. So there's something very electrifying within their world that brings them to me, even in the dead of night. That's so crazy. Okay. Like, I'm getting the message of pebbles like breadcrumbs. You see this? You see the foundations there? It's like wreckage or whatever, but it's like being breadcrumbed over to me, like divinely breadcrumbs. You see the rocks right there? So it's leading up to that point there. And what we talked about before was, remember the reference to my crumb of a job earlier this year, where I had to report to somebody that needed all of my attention, that had to even verify shipping information, like the accurate. It's like, I don't even know. It's ridiculous. It was absolutely ridiculous. I'm so fair when it comes to the business realm, and down to that level. Wow. There's no reason for that other than energetic siphoning. So anyway, that crumb of a job, okay, where I had to pretend like they were my savior, okay, that milestone that gets you like one foot in front of the other, the leverage to move on to the next best thing. That's what we're looking at here, cosmically breadcrumbs. So these knights, these admirers, they've been struck with quite a lot of those instances. So they 100% relate to what I've been through. So this is all good. These are admirers that care not to be publicized, just as like there's a certain boundary when it comes to myself and themselves. We share the same understanding of how much is to be revealed on the outskirts. It's like nobody's business. Especially with where we're going, what our intentions are. Yeah, because we realize those that don't trust us at this point, they got some other agenda going on. Yeah. 100%. It's a control mechanism. You know what really got to me? One of the readers, fairly new to me, out there, they were I forget what the topic of discussion was, but they were reading the cards on, let's say, something about like your crush, or what people see in you, or what others find admirable about you, or what people kind of generally see in you. And the reading was good up until the point where they said, "Oh, let's make this a little fun," and kind of do some analysis. And they were saying that the people that are attracted to me, a portion of them have a toxicity within them. So the less that I am interested in them, the more that they are. So they are basically simping over me. And I use that. They were claiming this, trying to make it fun psychologically, which was absolutely incorrect. Total bullshit. That I use it as a power control, because it's like the runner whatever relationship where I exercise my power play in getting what I want or something. It's some bullshit. Like, oh my God. Something psychological where it's always going to be set that way, where I get what I need and they get what they need to keep like the boat afloat, to keep things interested. And it's like, dude, I'm never going back to that person again, because I think what they were trying to do was they see that how I conduct my divinations, that it has become popularized to, I guess, psychoanalyze other dynamics. And I really vetted myself out for this one. And I realized, like, no, I don't need to dig any further. What I'm provided is the absolute truth. It was clarity. And so this person was trying to use those techniques, but fucked it up with their own toxicity. That's what had happened. That was the output of it. It was like bullshitting, like on a gossip level. Like her crowd was geared to, like she was gearing her crowd to be those that would be just yes men. Like, oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, totally. Do you understand? If not, then you don't understand. It's cool. It's fine. But that is what had happened. And I backtracked to see who that particular person was, so that basically ousted from entry. And so if I can do that within this realm, I can certainly do that applicable to my real life here. Anyway, I knew that I had to mention that. Yeah, so these certain nuances that I'm privy to, I have to like instantaneously make those decisions. Okay, we've got 3 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, so we don't celebrate those things. We give back to ourselves. No energy wasted here. And now, daytime, extroverted. how I've been served by the universe is, yeah, I have tons of other things to celebrate. Just for me, strictly me, Spirit, shall be known. We got Page of Pentacles in reverse. We got the Ace of Wands. We've got Six of Swords, Hermit in reverse, and the King of Wands. Excellent, excellent. Okay. So, I have a really good, like, I almost said woke, but it's definitely that. I don't misuse the word woke, the reference to it, but I think it's been so overused by the community that it's now obsoleted in its hype. Okay, so I can start using it again, like kind of a recycling fashion. Because the context that I use it is very much intentional. See, it's woke. It's a dark night of the soul, getting out of that. It's a absolute awareness. It's absolutely lit, okay? So it's a woke network. For sure. Poker face. See, kind of like the Lizard King right there. These are highly sexual beings too. Woke. Yeah, they're obvious, but these are kings that are, you know, mischief managed. Like, they're absolutely, like, solid. Definite. So they're protecting me, bringing me to calm waters. They're helping me navigate. That's very sweet, because they see that I hold one too. They're saying big D energy. See Hawk as well. Lit. Very creative, very much in link with them. So what they're saying is, comparably speaking, within monetary value, base level as an internship of learning, that you invest that pentacle, that shiny pentacle, Tina, in yourself. You constantly do that. You're fully supported. You know what to do with it. Yeah. So I guess there's a difference between baseball and softball, per the volume of the actual thing that's being pitched to me. So because of that volume of what's being pitched, it's the speed, the frequency in which it is thrown to me to basically batter up is different. So there's a different way in which you hold the bat, the different way in which you calculate and swing your chi, like how you hold your chi, how you hold your stance, between baseball and softball. So this training session here is not something that I'm meant to, like, scurry out of. Like, once it's done, it's done. I know already, I'm already privy to the information that, let me see here. I'm not supposed to, I'm not meant to stay in my particular situation, like, for life. It's not that. Like, I already know from what I've been shown, it would be at a level of ignorance to slot myself in that manner. Just because, like, I see it. I see. There's nothing else to decipher out of something that's so plain and simple. I don't know why I got to that point, but that's what they told me. That's interesting. Okay, let's get verification on that. King of Cups. Also someone very highly intuitive. This is Jesus Christ energy. As above, so below, the knowledge of that. realm. So Jesus Christ is reaffirming that. Huh. Interesting. Fully supported in my networks. Okay. Now, things are not always what they seem. Okay. I don't know if certain realms of my environment are aware of which ones are legit, straightforward in its truth, and which are soul level legit on a way that it's like karmic value, where they do the roundabout within the contracts and deliberately fuck with that energy in order for you to learn. So there's something about that where not all the externals are privy to insight of what's actually going on, but those who know and those that are fully practiced and disciplined and capable are employed to discern, to help me navigate. What do you want to say, Spirit? What do you want to say, Jesus Christ, with regards to that? And the moon card, yeah, manifested, yeah. This is truth, absolute form. You got it. You got it squared out. It's 100%. There's nothing else to say about that. That's following the, it's Jesus Christ energy, both in the waters, you see? So, the two different dogs are obedient and mesmerized by what's happening there. Oh, good. Okay, so what's for me, strictly for me, Spirit? That shall be known. Oh, temperance. Oh, look, and there we go. Oh, what was right before that? Oh, the devil card in reverse. You know how awesome that is? Temperance. I have basically alchemized, not just as above to so below, but also beneath the surface. Yeah, let's see. Oh, and the Emperor's in reverse too. Yeah. So I've alchemized. Also, what's hidden beneath the surface. You see the wings, the wingspan? It's kind of like an hourglass on angelic views here. Successfully alchemize this. That's wonderful. So strictly for me is this environment, which these constructs of an environment, this simulation that allows me to better understand that alchemy isn't just about moving from one state to another, whether tangible or intangible, nor just the mixing of similar liquids or similar substances, but also here the temperature of a situation, the climate. So we're talking about climate control here. Oh, Spirit, oh my gosh, I got a lot of wonderful things ahead of me. And right here. So we're talking about climate control. Climate conditionings, the assessment of it. You know, history has a way of repetition to elevate. Okay. So there's a certain realm of transparency here, especially within the alchemy of gold to silver cup. Okay, so there's a lot of messages here. I think that's as much as should be revealed at this time, or that may be revealed. but certainly the temperature. So this is a very comprehensive view of climates, mediating, neutralizing if need be. This is very interesting. Okay. Anything else for me? Strictly for me, Spirit. Strictly for me. Jesus Christ, what's strictly... Okay, for... Okay. Ah, it's the High Priestess. Ah, it's the Strength card. Ah, it's the Five of Wands. I know that I'm super strong and battles are up ahead. Okay? These battles are... I don't even really want to call them battles because it's just confrontation. It's not really interfacing. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I hold strong in this. So, you see that, like, the comparability, like, there's... So whether I'm on this side or like Pele on that side, the fifth wand, there's a huge difference in strength of energies here. So regardless of what stance I take, per the position, per the situation and simulation that I'm put in, it is very, very strong. It is, I already know. Given two situations as a High Priestess at 2, this is definite. I'm protected again with the silver and gold cup of alchemy. They're keys. Interesting. So an absolute key holder. I love it. Bottom of the deck is 5 of Cups, and top of the deck is Knight of Cups. I think every time that I have this like Pele, this like destroyer type of energy for the highest good, it always brings me back to having, like, building up my crew. That's excellent. Okay. Oh, I was going to get one from the Shaman Tarot. Hello. Let's get one. Any insight from me, Spirit? Okay, these two. 8 of Swords in reverse and the Sun card. Freaking, dude, like, that's great. Not just getting yourself out of being stuck, but being put in a highly visible, beneficial position. Eagle energy. Spread eagled happiness. For sure. Okay. Yeah. Okay. One from the Shapeshifters Oracle. Oracle of the Shapeshifters. What's strictly for me? It shall be known. Okay, it's that one. Sacred Beetle Armor. For sure! Again, we got the beetle. Okay. Sacred Beetle Armor. Okay. Taking one day at a time. This is number 38. Number 38. You have a mighty shield. And I do. For a brief time, you're about to receive an intervention in the form of strong psychic protection. You have been feeling raw and sensitive as though several layers of your skin have been peeled back, your nerves exposed. But now, You have a mighty protector stepping in and spreading her wings before you, around you, above and behind you, and you will feel the arrows of criticism and malice bouncing off your armor. You must now quickly set in place strong, clear, healthy boundaries, relish the opportunity to say no, calmly walk away from energy-draining distractions, and learn to nurture and support your own energy fields with daily practice. How freaking awesome this is. This is an open window of opportunity to do something you felt you dared not to do, because now you are shielded and no harm will come to you, Tina, at this time. Every moment you must learn and then go stronger and healthier, creating a better, safer, more vital environment for yourself and for others. Do you see this? So, I don't have to really speak into detail what this pertains to, but those that know. And this is foretold. This is reassured. And any of those who choose to challenge this, shall get more than what is expected. Within their learnings, for sure. So, again, you must now, Tina, quickly set in place strong, clear, healthy boundaries. Relish the opportunities to say no. Calmly walk away from energy-draining distractions. And learn to nurture and support your own energy fields with daily practice. I love it. And this is on 151, bracketed in the 5, which is the Hierophant. That's so perfect. I didn't even know that card existed in there. It's beautiful. Okay. What do we got here? Oh, we got D, B, and what fell on the floor? R. So D fell on my left lap, R fell on the ground, then there was B here. This is disaster recovery. This is a disaster recovery binder. That's what they're telling me. That's insane. For sure. Okay, RDAIGOET. So I have big, bad, Brad. Okay. Anyway, I already said T, right? Okay. NOEACHETZR. I see rage. I see Tarzan here, but do I have an N? Yeah, I have Tarzan. Oh, so this is kind of going ape shit, for lack of better terms. But it's just going out in the wild, swinging from vine to vine, following your intuition, and knowing that you're supported by the environment. And so if a vine becomes kind of weakened, it's not a dictation of falling to one's demise. This is more like knowing, like trusting in the simulation brought forth, but more so pertaining to the context of self, the strength of self to move swiftly and respond accordingly to reconcile and mediate and correct that alignment of path. Like I can get up, I can switch it up on a moment's notice, and so I don't have to eat it. I don't have to like worry about any losses there. There's an adventure in swinging from vine to vine, basically. Interesting. So we're talking about several networks here. of basically handshakes. Yeah. Okay. I see big change here. Oh my gosh. The CHANGE. Yeah. Big change. Hero. Not just HERO, but HIRO. Noted. Drain. Raider. Like Raiders of the Lost Ark. I see cadence, but without the extra C. And then I'm hearing Decatur, like Georgia. Oh, you know what's so funny? Way back in the day, when I was doing like trade shows, special event stuff, like bookings, they, my boss called me and they're like, can you help us navigate in this and that? And I looked at the map and I was like, well, there's Decatur. She had a laugh. It was like, it was Decatur, Tina. Decatur, Vegas, basically. Decatur. I see also couture, but without the U. That's funny. What were we doing? Oh, big change here. Okay, so there's going to be some big changes here for sure. Okay, are we going to note some names here? I feel like we're supposed to. I see Aaron, Brian, Brianna. We don't normally have Brianna here, but she's here. Kat. Gary, but there's no Y here. So I guess Gary doesn't have any questions. Pretty straightforward. Aeon. Yeah. Ether. Huh. Anne is judgment in the Thoth type of tarot. That system that's Aleister Crowley's making. The Aeon is judgment. It's karma. Yeah, so definitely big changes coming here. Crate. Cretan? I don't know what a Cretan is. I can hear like Charlton Heston going, "You Cretans," or something like that. I don't know, but that's what I'm hearing. Othello, but without the L. Athena. We have Athena here. Hooray, hooray. Trace. There's tracers. There's a tracer being put on me. I don't know. But this is different from a monitor. Like monitor spirits being put on someone. Casted on someone. Perhaps a tracer. This is more on a grounded level of my, what do you call it? My bouncers, basically. My bodyguards. There we go. They know when to bounce too, for sure. And they know how to have fun. There's dual messaging there. I have a really, really, really good crew. So because of those monitoring spirits, the possibility of that, the energetic connections and cords that people try to place on me, there's also tracers all being, kind of balanced out to like, yeah. So, there's some kind of cultural type of thing, like, how do I say it? Like a location, like, because I see there's Z, like, kind of like Baghdad or it has a location that has Z in it and a B. I don't, but I know it's here. So someone international is here, present, like within this timeless reading. Angie. 'Cause, 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 'cause don't normally have Angie here. I have corn. So maize. Yeah. Gate. Zane. We normally don't have Zane here. One. Nora. Tina. Tiana. What's her name? Trina. Rico. We don't normally see Rico here. Crone. Chaz and Chad. Isn't Chaz like Cher's kid? Like Chaz Bono? I think that's... We also have Bono. Yeah, Chaz is here. I really think that's... I can't remember how Cher's kid identifies. I forgot. But Chaz is here. Yeah, but again, we have Chad. Zara. Zorro. Rizzo. Rizza. The Rizza is here. And the Jizza. That's crazy. I also have, I thought I saw Ghost, like, you know, I was trying to Ghost Face Killer, but we don't have the S here. Maybe Ghost Face Killer is becoming more grounded, so less snakes, less snake energy. I see also Daz, like Daz Dillinger. I don't know much about these people, but yeah. I see Eric. So I think Eric is also Eazy-E's name. Ernie, Arnie, Arnold, Ron, Ronald, Arthur. Just the variations of here. Hera. We have Hera here. What else? Gita. Gita. Beth is here. She doesn't always show up, but Beth is here. Zen. Dan. Dawn. Diane. Diana. And Diana is also, I think that's another reference to the moon goddess. I think Athena is also associated with that, if I'm not mistaken. CERN, C-E-R-N. So something about that. Yeah, my left hand is, oh, no worries. Just coming to life. Yeah, dude, no worries. I felt a strong tingling in my left hand just now right before you, that's so weird. But I thought it had something to do with CERN, C-E-R-N. There's something that's not being publicized right now. There's some kind of experimentation. There's something being looked into on that. Show's not over on that. But I felt a strong tingling in my left hand, like my palm. Okay. You're still working? What are you working on? Race? So, there's something about CERN and looking to other subsets of races out there. I don't know why. There's something about that. Carney. So, like Carney Wilson. But it could also mean Carney, like someone who really, really enjoys carnivals. We've been seeing that, you know, intermittently. Taser. Something about being electrified. Taz also. Razor as well. And what is that place? Why am I drawing a blank on that? Something wants to be disguised right now. Something is being masked here. And I know it's like a place in Russia. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. Somebody really, really wanted to mask themselves here. It's Croatia. We have that Croatia. Yep. I know. Yeah, because I feel like a pulsating on my wrist. I normally don't feel that, but for sure. They really wanted to mask themselves. Like if it was just any ordinary person, they would just like, oh, I forgot, or like, oh, they would just blown it off. But like I know. Yeah, I'm getting something like Baghdad here. Baghdad. Yeah, I have Baghdad here. I don't know why though. I feel like there's something going on there. A tone. We have a tone here. Iran. Hanzo. I have to get something from there. Bart. Triad. Triage. Thrice. Thorn. Throne. Hat. Oh my gosh. There is a change of throne, like a changing of the guard. Because of the words here. Like hats. Like sorting hat. Like a certain party change here. Yeah. Yeah. These are big changes. No wonder people are like acting all fricked up. Kate. Drace. Bride. This is going back to Kill Bill. Bright also. Bright change. Happening. Oh, someone says that I'm bright. Thank you. Yeah, it's pointing back to the crone energy. Braid. Mm-hmm. Going back to braids, definitely. Mm-hmm. Any stones that I need to work with, Spirit? Let's zoom out for a second. Any stones that I need to work with at this time in particular? Goth. Goth is, I think, a composer, but it's geoth. It's similar to like hematoid quartz. Not quartz. Hematoid. Oh, what is that called? It is hematite. Like it's almost like hematite. So I have to work. I haven't worked with that in a long time. I wonder what that means. A massive art piece. I'm glad you like my podcast. But I think it's called Geoth or Goth. But I do have a couple pieces. I'll go ahead and link it. I forget what the properties are of it, but I know that it's super strong. I would gauge this is like a direct link, a bond from the soul star chakra, like the earth soul star chakra. I forget how to call it, but it's beneath your root chakra. And the one like right above you, not the crown chakra, but above that. There's kind of like a secret transparent egg between there and all the way down beneath. So there's something very protective within that link. It's like a moving funnel of light, almost like a laser that keeps one in alignment, is what I'm told. Right now, anyway. So that's what I need to be working with. Like if I had to boil it down to like what I need to work with right now, that is the one. Craze. So I guess that's going to be boosting in sales at this time. People are really going to want that. It's not something that like you would wear in a piece of jewelry. This is something that's like, I mean, I suppose you can, but there's something about it where you have to keep it kind of contained. Like there's something about its substance. Contained might not be the word for it, but is there anything else here? Nitrate? Why do we have nitrate here? I don't know what that's for. Other. I think nitrates, aren't they like, what do you call it? Aren't they like things that you like inject meats with? Like people do that to preserve it. It's a preservative. Nitrate is a preservative. Okay. All right. Got it. So I don't think I don't think everybody should be working with Geoth or Goth, whatever that is. I don't think everybody's supposed to be working with that. Just kind of people within the same league. But I know I'm supposed to. I know that there's one other stone here, though, that I'm supposed to be working with. Charoite. Charoite. CHARIOTE. Yeah, I have that. Okay. These are very advanced stones, and I really need to, I'm called to write them down right now, because there's other energies that are trying to distract. So, okay. Charoite. I think that's how to spell it, but I know I have all the letters here. And that. There could be one other here. I don't know why I'm hearing orthoclase. ORTHOC. I don't have the L or the S here. So orthoclase. I don't know what that, I forget what that is. So being that we don't have the L or S in here, there's some significance to that. Oh, no losses and no snakes here for orthoclase. Yep. So I'm gonna put, I know change is already here. It's on the horizon. There's no doubt about that. But I think what I'd like to accentuate here, what I'm being called to, is bright. Okay. Knowing that I know. Okay. Because I'm in a certain, what do you call it? Simulation that is telling me otherwise, that's implying otherwise. Like I was actually told yesterday, within the past 24 hours, in several variations, I thought you were bright enough. I thought you were smart enough. I thought you were, you know, that as much as I can say without pointing the finger. And that's to compromise, not just how I feel about myself, but what I truly know. And it's kind of slowly trying to relinquish my power, sense of self, and it's trying to challenge that. So I'm not going to say, hey, bad guy, bad girl, bad person. I'm going to say, I'm fucking bright, okay? I don't care what you tell me. I'm bright. So we have Aeon and Ethers here. I have Draconian here, but with not the extra N, but Dracon, Dragon, something about that. So it's Game of Thrones reference here. I don't know. I have never really watched it, so I don't. To this date, I still don't really know. What time is it? Like, what is the time difference there? If you don't mind me asking. Are you, do you, is it like, I know that there's certain, technologies out there. I don't know if it's linked to this app, but when you go like, hey, SIRI or Alexa, and then you speak into it, and then it writes it in here. Is it? Yeah, that's what I'm visualizing. Anyway, neat. That would be neat. Something serious here. I was drawn to the Z. I don't know why. Zone. I think with chaotic atmospheres that present itself to be, I think it's important to remain like there's a sense of peace to be in the zone, unshakable. So that your energy is indisputable. That's what's going on here. Also ozone. Yeah, it's talking about like not just your environment, but also what preserves it. The yeah, there's something very protective over me, like an ozone layer. That protects my life, my chi, overall, my surroundings, oxygen levels, the ecosystems in balance. Yeah. So to know that, to trust that, is to empower it, which means that I'm fortifying that of that which protects me. Yeah, that's awesome. That's like self-generating. I also have generate here. Huh. Am I putting that together? Bright, generate. So we've got solar, like the raw energy. Generate. Whoops, there we go. Excellent, excellent. We're close to it. Dior. What do we have, Dior? Oh, not that much of a time difference. That's weird that you're doing that at this, like, I thought people who did those things, like, did it later in the day. But it's clearly something that you're passionate about. Just like me. Okay. I'm getting here azurite. But there's no you. But I keep getting it. Like, I'm being told that. So where did I put it? Okay, I know where I put it. So let me write it down. Okay. So can I put away some of the jewelry that I'm wearing in order to like trade off and work with these, or what do you or just maintain them, spirit? The intro card. So this is new energy here that I'm working with, which means Queen of Wands in reverse and Two of Pentacles. Why did I get that? I guess they don't want me to say, because it's coming from a place that's very, very deep rooted. That's weird. That's really, really weird. Okay. Like primal. This is primordial, excuse me. Yeah. definitely, because I've had these stones for years, and I have not. They're very just intermittent, like very, very occasional. Okay. All right. I'm going to leave it at that. Um, um, Craze. It's having me do that. Oh, so see geode here. Okay, geode. Zed. I don't even know what Zed means, but I know that this is supposed to be here. I also have zinc, so that's something that we need to balance out in our like consumption. Like I don't think I don't know what the source of zinc is, but I know that whatever like I have to look that up. What's because I know zinc is like metal as well, but oh, that should be fairly simple. Okay. I also see chariot. We have chariot energy here. Also dead. Dread. Interesting. Yeah, I see red, red, you're dead. Interesting. I looked at the sacred beetle armor and that's what it told me. I see ooze as well. You know what I'm hearing? That sun that keeps popping up. It's the second time that it came in my feed. It was like ooh, ooh. What is it? It's with Red Man, and I think they have like the Wizard of Oz in the thing. And there's something about that, and then it ties into also how they use Wizard of Oz in the Blues Travelers. Why you want to give me the runaround? Yeah. There you are. Cato. Authorizing officer. Tuesdays also. Keep on going with that because you are placed in a... And I see Dao. D-A-O. And Tao. So there's that. And we have car here. So again, chariot energy. Those are the last three letters that I have. C-A-R. Cart. Yeah, bright cart. So the chariot is lit. Let me just see here. No, that's where it's supposed to go. I also have car like C-A-R-R. And ear over here. Credit to Bright. Yeah, I'm getting like Mario Kart or something like that, but it's like an adventure. It's supposed to be like a fun adventure. And it may not feel like it, especially after what I was exposed to today. But I can make things good. I can make things better for sure. All right, so we've got all this here. Bright as one, which is the Magician. Generate is 2, which is the High Priestess. So being able to make something out of the knowledge that we're downloading, that I'm downloading. 3 is Zed, the Empress. I still don't know what Zed means, but I'm going to find out. 4 is Authorizing Officer Tuesday. That's the Emperor. No joke. 5 is Dao, the Hierophant. The local, like, judge, basically. Sets the tone. Boundaries again, 100%. 6 is Cart, which is the Lover's card. Oh, Chariot energy. For sure. Oh my gosh, so 6 and 7 is combined here. How insane is that? I never have gotten that really before. 6 is implying motion of the 7th. Oh, but I'm supposed to be like, shh about it because, what is it? No. I'm getting that confused. I plead the 5th. Okay. The 7th. I don't know. That I'm told to be, like, about it. That's why I'm not being told anymore about it. Because then I accidentally read it sometimes. With the Lover's card, bringing card. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I can't tell you. But that's okay. That's okay. I know. I will be able to see it. Okay. Oh, someone's trying to do an energetic attack. I felt it. Let's throw it back. Let's throw it back. Shaman Tarot, what do you want to say about the person, the entities that were trying to do psychic attacks just now? Oh, Ace of Pentacles. This could be those who have kind of like an all-access pass. Oh, these are people from work. I can say that. I actually feel like someone trying to like come through on that side. Yeah. I know it. 100% true. Okay, so let's go ahead and transmute this. Let's go ahead and claim it for ourselves, Tina. Our highest selves. No pickbacksies. Oh, I got the Ace of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles. So independently, Tina, you can do this. Master number 11 has, like, you have claimed it as your own as of now. Master number 11. Master aspirant. And some people don't understand it, and that's a-okay because you know what? That's all them. It's whatever. Okay. I know what kind of energy I'm dealing with. It's like, people are going to make judgments, whatever. So, you see that? You see what I have made of that? Yeah. Replenishment. So, there's nothing, there's a crane here, a white crane in the background. Yeah, this is definitely having to do something with work. People think it's, very, not just distasteful, but weird. I think like some people who are energy vampires and energetic siphoners, people like some people who are toxic really don't realize that they're being toxic. They're just used to people accommodating their behaviorisms. Yeah. So certain projections of entitlement are very misplaced. Like, people really, really don't see where they're coming from. Like, there's something about that there. Yeah. You're trying to take away from my energy. Oh, but Judgment's here. Like, again, the Aeon. It's coming forth. So, that's what's coming through on that. Anything else? We got a few handful here. And I'm just gonna get one other. Ah, it's the 10 of Pentacles, dude. Turned up. Started, finished, manifest, done. Someone trying to attract my heart chakra here. I can feel it. It's a sprinkle of a drain, like trying. And let me go ahead and fix that. Strictly for me. It shall be known. I'm hearing, let other people's disappointments be their own. So, okay. Oh my gosh. I just kicked them out. That tells me how powerful I am. That tells me a lot. No wonder people can be as big of an asshole as they are. Anyway, that's it for now. We have learned quite a bit about our environment. Okay? It's beautiful. It's freaking beautiful. Okay? Anyway, that is it. So, thank you all, my supporters. Provided donations of light and love and light and love. They are received. They are appreciated accordingly. So, upon closing the portals in this reading, I send all energies back to their appropriate locations outside of mine with their appropriate karmas due, assisting with that sequence of rollout. In light and love, close the portals in this reading. Now.